Hello everyone, welcome. Sylvie here. This is Sun and Moon energy readings. I'm going to get right into an energy reading for the sign of Gemini. This reading is for the sign of Gemini, but all are welcome here. If something speaks to you, you're more than welcome to it. Just keep in mind this is just a general reading for the collective and probably isn't going to resonate with everyone. Hopefully it resonates with some of y'all. I've already done a pre-shuffle of the two decks and just kind of meditated on the energy for Gemini. Just wanted to see what Spirit had to say. We're going into the weekend here. It's Halloween, Friday, October 31st. And just wanted to see what the weekend vibe was surrounding Gemini and their money. And after the pre-shuffle and the cutting of the decks at the bottom of the Robin Wood deck here, actually, let's start with this because this was the first deck that I shuffled, and this is that new deck that I got. We have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Noted there's a tower behind there, and then the Magician with an Ace of Wands behind there, so really big energy here. And then we have the Seven of Cups here with the Queen of Cups, the Hangman, a Ten of Swords, and then noted a King of Cups behind there with another Nine of Cups over here and the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy here. There's also this element of, I feel like you having a change of heart on something. There's a new perspective, right? And I feel like you're putting an end to something and it's kind of leading to some sort of new beginning here, but there's a major shakeup sort of energy. And it could just be that you're just doing something maybe that some people might see as a little out of character, but I feel like here you're really going after something that has to do with what your heart wants. And it's going to pay off. You know, we have that Queen of Pentacles, we have the Magician and the Ace of Wands under there. So let's see what Spirit has to say. I'm just going to call this the Beetle deck. I guess that's a scarab, technically. Alright, so we have the Four of Swords. I feel like here it's like, yeah, you've done some sort of inner work, right? If we think about the Hangman and that energy of having a new perspective, of being enlightened, doing some sort of inner work, being, having a new perspective, right? And this person's almost like, it looks like they're hovering, levitating off the ground here. And I feel like there's some sort of victory almost here, that they've achieved some sort of enlightenment. And with the Sun card, interesting because I think that was way back underneath at the bottom of the deck. So it's interesting. This is a male here, right? So it's okay that their shirt is open, but if it was female, it wouldn't be okay. Just saying, I don't really understand. Either way, I just feel like let's just do this so that there's no... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Why am I covering up? This is so ridiculous. Anyway, sorry. So with the Sun here, that's heavy fire energy, Leo energy. It's a bold energy. It's one of victory. I feel like here you're claiming something. I'm noting the red in the dragon here and the red in the flag. So there's something here that you've wanted. It's some type of growth, some type of victory, some type of new beginning. Yeah, look, we have the Ace of Wands, yep. Yeah, you want to talk about a new beginning. We have the Death card, we have the Queen of Cups, and then we have, over here now, and then we have an Ace of Wands. So there's a major transformation here, a major rebirth. There's an ending to something that you don't need to carry it anymore. I do feel there's this enlightenment energy carried over in this Queen of Cups because she's just floating down the river here on her lily pad. And again, she's like, look, they're in this very meditative state, this meditative energy. There's this balance, right? There's this harmony. There's this peace, right? We see with the heron there, there's this energy of healing and energy of feeling like it's okay to be vulnerable, right? It's okay to be meditating out in the open like this, because there's something here you're achieving. And I feel like there's a protection along with this as well. But there's a big idea here. There's a big, something that's a big offering coming in. It could be a contract. It could be the birth of a new business. It could just be the rebirth of your, some type of side, right? You're getting in touch with your feminine side, your vulnerability, your having a little bit more compassion, having a little bit more empathy. But I'm almost feeling here there's just something that you're not carrying anymore. It's almost like, when you let go of like generational baggage, it's like not yours to carry anymore, and there's like this freedom energy. I said that, and look, there's the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You want to talk about carrying baggage? This person has 10 smoldering wands on their back, but they're almost to this village. So I feel like with the 2 of Pentacles here, we have a Queen of Swords, an 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. There could be somebody trying to block you. Could be somebody trying to play mind games with you, I feel like here. I feel like you're moving away from that. I definitely feel like there's a movement away from that High Priestess. I feel like looking in the mirror here, it's like you know who you are. You're very confident, very secure. You've done the inner work. I feel like if anybody's going to challenge you here, they're not going to win. Can you give us some Gemini's energy here for the weekend? Too many cards, but the Ace of Swords, so I feel like there is some sort of clarity, right? Because like I said, there's this enlightenment. There's this, you've done this inner work, as far as like really, it's almost like when somebody calls out your like weaknesses, or not weaknesses, but like things about you, like maybe that you want to change, like maybe if you're really stubborn, right? Or something like that. And it's not working for you, it's working against you, things like that. Maybe you're realizing, yeah, look, the devil here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody trying to keep you held back. I don't even like that card. The Queen of Wands here with the 3 of Cups. 10 of Swords, Knave of Pentacles. Nobody's going to keep you held back, though. That's the thing. It just can't really happen here. I almost feel like that devil energy is like last time. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to keep you out in the cold. I mean, if we think of this as your energy right now, feeling some type of lack. More about this for Gemini's energy. Why this 5 of Pentacles for Gemini's energy? I mean, everything was going really good here, Gem, so. Wow, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Did I not just say that somebody was trying to block you? Wow. Now, we did see that 8 of Swords. I mean, it could be a little bit of your own insecurity, your own sense of feeling like a sense of, self-worth. You might be lacking a little sense of self-worth. Tower card here, 7 of Cups, the High Priestess. There's something that you have to look at. With the 9 of Pentacles here, there's something that you have to look at. It's like you have to hold a mirror up to yourself. Use your intuition here. With the High Priestess, it's like I feel like you know what this is, right? That you need to, there's like a transparency energy here. It's like you know what you need to do to make this change, right? You know what's keeping you stuck. You know what's blocking you. I feel like you do, whether that's another person or it's yourself. I feel like you know what it is, and I feel like you know that there needs to be a change. If you want to be in that 9 of Pentacles, that independently wealthy, secure, stable, self-sufficient. Yeah, see, 5 of Swords. It's just like you go back and forth, back and forth. It's almost like you're second-guessing yourself, the Star card there. Yeah, it's almost like you're looking for a little bit of guidance. You're looking for a little bit of, maybe that's it with this, right? You're looking for some sort of transformation. You're looking for some help and guidance in making this transformation and making this change and getting out of this energy where there's this sense of feeling blocked. With the Knight of Swords here, that's like communication can't get through. And it's interesting, all these people in the air behind here. So let's get the sense that it's something on the outside, that it's not you. And we did see that devil energy. So is there an outside energy here blocking Gemini? What can you tell us about this outside energy? Thank you. What can you tell us about this? There's this outside energy blocking. Thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I know this deck is not in reverse. Yeah, see, these cards are not in reverse. So cards, when they come out in reverse like that, yes. I'm going to read them as reverse. All right, so we have a Knight of Wands. Very interesting because this came out as a final card a couple readings ago. So with the Knight of Wands and the Judgment here, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like somebody is trying to block you. I feel like somebody is trying to, like, change the storyline, if you will. If we think of the Six of Pentacles as give and take, right? Having enough to go around, if you reverse that, it's like somebody's trying, I feel like, I'm looking at that Judgment card and that Knight of Wands, and I'm just like thinking like somebody's trying, it's almost like there could be a little bit of this law energy. We did see that Queen of Pentacles. Maybe this could be work related, like somebody's trying to mess with you at work. See the Ten of Pentacles, so maybe there's a position that you want to level up, right? Somebody's blocking you. You know, maybe they want that position too, or maybe they can't get that position, but they don't want you to have it, you know, that kind of thing. So we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck here. I just feel like there is this angel energy, though. Six of Cups, wow, there's a lot of, woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, Ace of Pentacles under there. So I do feel like there's going to be a big change. I almost feel like you're going back to something that you once loved to do. That's Six of Cups, or there's somebody coming in with an opportunity. It's coming back around. So if we think about an opportunity coming in here, right, because we see that Ace of Wands. So let's get some clarification before we do, like, final outcome. And this is so perfect for, I can't show that card. This is so perfect for Halloween here, if we think about it, because it's like this angel here at this little cauldron mixing. I feel like it's like light and dark energies, right? There's the yin and yang, one dark wing, one light wing. So this could be just about some sort of inner challenge here, right? That you're trying to work through. Might not have to do with somebody else, but I am picking up on an outside energy. And this could be, pardon me, I don't know, it could be fire energy, but let's see here. More about this Four of Swords. What more can you tell us? All right, so we have the Seven of Wands. All right, so I do feel like you're trying to overcome something. Six of Swords. Yeah, another Six of Swords. Now here, I feel like there's a movement of having to go elsewhere, maybe somewhere there's less of a struggle, less drama. You want more peace and quiet, right? With the King of Cups here, I do feel like there is this movement energy. There's a travel energy. There's one where you want, again, I'm just getting this like peace and balance, you know, and I'm noting the yin yang symbol on the King of Cups cup here. And then it's also on the angel here, and Temperance is fire energy. So I don't know, I feel like maybe there's a mixing of some like fire and water energy to create this balance. Wow, those cards just jumped right out. More about this sun energy. I feel like it's a lot of growth. It's a new beginning. I feel like maybe it's even realizing ready for this transformation, right? It's really interesting that we have the Sun and then the Death card. So we have Judgment or Justice here with the Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like there is something here that's going to work in your favor. There's going to be some type of judgment in your favor. Maybe somebody's going to try and block it, but I don't think that they're going to be able to in the long run. Maybe there's a struggle right now. Maybe that's what you're in the middle of. But with the Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, I mean, that's somebody who has everything working out for them. There's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of stability. There's a lot of this energy of land and milk and honey, you know, goods going out, goods coming in, you know, your money's coming, whatever, ships coming in. Also a forward movement. Having done all the planning with the Two of Wands, now you're ready to proceed, and there's the funds to do it with the Queen of Pentacles. There's some sort of justice, judgment here, right? More about this Death card. More about this Death card. You know, if we think about it, it's radical transformation, right? Ace of Cups. What did I say before about this needing to be more, right? You want to be more in this Queen of Cups energy. You know, we do have a match here, so I mean, this is a money reading, so maybe there's some partnership that's coming in, somebody that wants to partner up with you, and you just both have a love of something mutual that also, you know, could lead to a big money maker here. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck with a Knight of Pentacles and another Sun card. Yeah, very well could be some sort of a small seed planted, and then there's all this growth and boom, you know, and now you have this overflowing cup here. More about this energy with the Ace of Cups. I mean, this is a lot of water energy here, guys. A lot of water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio energy. Temperance. So another Temperance card. So again, with this fire and water energy, I really feel like is very interesting here. We do have a little bit of air energy too, and a little bit of earth, but quite a bit of fire energy and quite a bit of water energy. So I think that's really interesting, right? Because, you know, if you think about it, water could put out fire. So there's something here you're tempering, right? There's something here that you're bringing into balance. There's something, and maybe it is a little bit of that fire energy. Maybe you need to be a little bit more, less hot-headed and more compassionate, more even-keeled, more, like, using the analytical aspects of Gemini, air sign, you know, being able to communicate and think, you know, analytically, work with others, you know, you're using that in such a way with this water energy to really temper, I think, this this fire energy. And maybe that's it, right? Maybe, you know, again, you think about the Four of Swords, you think about the Hangman. It's I feel like a change of attitude here. And it's going to, and because of that, I feel like then something, right, is working in your favor. So, and this is a lot of healing energy here with this Ace of Cups and this Temperance card. It's a lot of balance. It's a lot of healing. It's a lot of overflowing of feeling really freaking happy. And feeling really, like, in control. Yeah, Five of Cups in reverse. That flew out over here. So I feel like whenever cards fly out over there, that's in the past, right? And you think about the Five of Cups in reverse, it's like, yeah, it's done and over. You don't have to worry about this Five of Cups energy anymore. I really feel like, so we have Five of Cups here, we have the Five of Pentacles. You know, it's a lot of challenges, it's a lot of struggle, but I think you're going to be moving away from that. I think there's something here with that Queen of Cups that's you're getting control over something. Maybe it's the control over the woe is me with that Five of Cups energy in reverse. Maybe it's more like that, right? And really cherishing what you do have and understanding how far you've come and the challenges and obstacles that you have overcome and where you are now. And, you know, how grateful you are for that, right? Yeah, look, this is really beautiful. So we have the World card with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's a breakthrough energy. It's breakthrough, it's breakout, it's success, it's look, I was going to say abundance on all levels, and then we have the Emperor here with the Six of Pentacles now this way. Look, there's that Five of Wands, right? So I feel like, yeah, you know, whatever, if somebody is trying to block you or there's some sort of competitive energy, whatever the case may be, lurking here, at the end of the day, we have a new beginning. We have good news coming in with these aces. And it's like, I feel like Spirit is saying here that, you know, it's like if you just go within and really, the strength is within you here. I feel like you can make this transformation happen. I feel like whatever you think is holding you back, you're going to be able to break free from that. This is clarity, this is truth. This also could be contract energy. We see with this the Justice card here, it's more air energy, right? It's Libra energy. It's about balance, it's about fairness, it's about truth. And with this World card, so this truth, this verdict, I feel like that's coming in here, is releasing you and allowing you to have this like new beginning. So with these aces, I do feel like, right, it's a new beginning. You know, so more about this Ace of Wands, more about this Ace of Wands energy. We don't even need to, this is that energy, that outside energy. More about the Ace of Wands here. This beautiful, I feel like, new beginning. It's a lot of cards, but we see the King of Swords there. So again, that does make me feel like there could be some legal aspect here. Wow, Empress card just shot out, yes. And, you know, noted it shot out on top of that Five of Cups, right? So if we think about it, it's like, yeah, you don't have to worry anymore. You're in Empress mode, Empress energy. Look, another Sun Now card here. This is friggin' fantastic with the Chariot. Devil card behind there with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is all in the past with the Eight of Swords. You're overcoming this. Whatever this battle is, whatever this obstacle is, you're getting through it, you're overcoming it, and you're breaking free. This is a really beautiful, healing energy, powerful energy. A lot of wealth and abundance coming out here for you. This new beginning. We have three aces here. We have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. And this is really great. This is really beautiful. Wow, with this Empress and the Queen of Pentacles here, really powerful feminine energy, I gotta say here, between that Queen of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. You could be separating from the King of Cups, but I'm almost getting a little bit of a partnership energy here. Maybe somebody coming in. Could be just a partnership with yourself, right? Bringing into balance, like I said, you know, some things within yourself, tempering that fire energy, and getting a little bit more balanced with your water energy there. And you're having this fabulous new beginning now because of it, and it's opening up doors for you. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities coming in now. So yeah, this looks great. I'm gonna leave it here. I appreciate y'all so much. Sending so much love and light. Bye.